What's up, guys? I'm back to respond to these GOAT lists. You know, it's been this big thing on YouTube right now. I took the month off, tried to write the best GOAT list out there. This is peer reviewed. This is objectively the best list out there. And it's not your average list, okay? I'm taking the Lucas Tracy approach to this. And bro, by the way, shout out to Lucas Tracy, man. I think he's gonna be remembered as like one of the greats when it comes to the GOAT list. I think his GOAT list, as controversial as it is, I think it's gonna age well, and I think he's really gonna be remembered as like a pioneer in the way that people are looking at the GOAT list. He's not scared to like steer away from the traditionalist way to look at the GOAT list. People that GOAT list haven't changed since like 2016. This is like when you ask people like what their top five rappers are, and they always give you the same fucking answer, like Kendrick, Biggie, I don't even know, but like they always give you the same rappers, and you're like, bro, you don't even listen to this guy, like you don't even know what you're talking about. You're just saying this because everyone else is saying this, and you have no brain. And anyways, like putting Peter Yan at number nine, it sounds crazy, but you think about it and you listen to him actually, and it kind of makes sense to me. Putting Peter Yan at nine is like putting Yeet in that top five rapper conversation. It sounds crazy at first, but bro, you look at that run Yeet was on in 2020, 2021, bro. When Twisty P was pulling up, and like it started blowing up on TikTok. You look at that run, bro. It's not ridiculous to put him up there. So I love this. The sport is young, it's evolving. Fighters are better than they've ever been. I think it makes sense. And I love the way that he's analyzing it, very logical. I love the criteria he has, looking at the resume and looking at the losses, and he doesn't count robberies, and I think it's the best way to look at it. So shout out to this guy. And I just want to change maybe one thing. I'd like to add one thing maybe to the way he's looking at this, and it's that I do believe that we have to take into consideration like the performance you had inside the cage. Like, how did you look inside the cage? If this makes sense. Like let me give you an example. Like Volkanovski, like a win over Volkanovski on Ilya's record is worth more than a wins against Volkanovski on Islam's record. And it's just because you look at the way that Ilya beat Volkanovski and the way that Islam beat Volkanovski. I'm talking the first time. Ilya won in like a much more convincing way, and it was like a knockout domination, you know. And Islam, it was like a very close fight. Some people even had Volk winning that fight, very close. What I'm saying is like a dominant win, like 50-45ing someone, or like a knockout in the early rounds is worth more than like a close decision. And I think this makes sense when you're thinking about the GOAT list. It's not only about what's on paper on their resume. I think it's also like how they actually performed in that occasion, like how they actually looked in there. And adding this criteria is gonna change my goal list a little bit. I mean, that's why my goal list might look a little bit different, because I'm taking into consideration like the domination inside the octagon. So let's get started. So at 25, Khamzat Chimaev. This sounds crazy. I know this sounds crazy, but look at his resume, bro. It's not bad. Whitaker, complete domination of Whitaker. This is what I'm saying when I'm talking about dominant wins, and this counting more than regular wins. Hamza Chimaev's record is only like crazy dominant wins, except maybe that fight against Burns and maybe against Usman also. But besides that, bro, crazy dominant wins. Li Jingling, Kevin Holland, Gilbert Burns, Kamaru Usman. I guess it was short notice. It was close, but it's still a crazy good win, Kamaru Usman, especially looking at like how Usman is doing right now. And Robert Whitaker, no L's. I think that says a lot too. Never lost. And it's the fact that, bro, this guy, honestly, I'm picking this guy to be DDP, okay? And I'm not like considering like a DDP win in his resume. You know, I'm looking at it like as it is right now. But like, bro, come on. We know that when he's gonna be DDP, everyone's putting him like low key like top 15, top 20. Like he's gonna be considered like the middleweight goat in like 2 wins, bro. So is it that crazy to like put him 25 right now? I don't think it's that crazy. But I wouldn't be mad if you wanted to put like Dustin Poirier here or like Robert Whitaker. I think it's good too. Anyways, number 24, Yuri Prochaska. This I think is also kind of controversial, but I think when you actually look at like his wins and when you actually look at what he's done, bro, like right now he's beat basically like every like top guy in the light heavyweight division. I guess like I get it. It's like not the best division. It's kind of weak, but he's only lost to Alex Pereira, and like I know it was pretty bad losses, but like still, bro, I think you look at it right now, bro, it's not bad, bro. He's doing pretty. I think a lot of his wins are aging very well. Like Dominic Reyes, Jamal Hill, Ratchich, like this guy's good, bro. Glover Teixeira, this guy was champ too. Like I think he deserves it. 23, Charles Oliveira. And you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of Charles Oliveira. I think that he is overrated, but I have to give it to him. Dustin. I was about to say Dustin Gaethje, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Dariush, Chandler 2 times, Ferguson. He does have a bunch of L's like before he hit his prime, but like after that, I think he's only lost to like Arman and Khabib. No, what? Arman and Islam. So it I mean the people he lost to is pretty respectable like in his prime, but I still think that like you know beating Gaethje is not that impressive. Dariush not that much either. Chandler twice, not that impressive. I get that it's like big names. I think his best win is by far Dustin Poirier, and bro, I think that Dustin Poirier should have won that fight. Like most of the time, he wins that fight, and Charles Oliveira kind of got lucky. But that's what I think about that. Anyways, 22 Conor McGregor. I feel like he gets underrated in these GOAT lists. Like I don't see him that often in GOAT lists for some reason. Just because like he's like kind of crazy right now or something. People like don't think about him, but like bro, Jose Aldo, Eddie Alvarez, Chad Mendes, Nate Diaz, Poirier, Holloway, like bro, these are legit names, and like when you look at it, he's only lost to Khabib, Diaz, and Poirier, and bro, I think that second Poirier fight doesn't even really count since he lost what I think in the first round, broke his leg. I don't think we can really count that, in my opinion, and so really only losing to Khabib and Diaz that he beat afterwards, like convincingly, like bro, that's a good resume. That's a very good resume, and I feel like people like underestimate it right now because he's like kind of crazy. 21, Henry Cejudo. Mighty Mouse, TJ Dillashaw, Marlon Morales, Dominic Cruz. These are some huge names, and honestly, bro, I haven't I haven't really watched Henry Cejudo when he was at his prime, but I think the names speak for themselves, and lost to DJ and Benavides in his prime, and besides that, no really L. I think he's on a 3L streak right now, but against some like I think it's like Marab, Yan, I might be tripping, and like Song Yadong or something like that. So it's some respectable names to lose to, and like this guy's old now. Like he retired before like twice or something. Like I think it's legit to win to put him here. Next up, Francis Ngannou. Bro, this guy has crazy good wins in the heavyweight division. Curtis Blades, Overeem Stipe. Come on, guys. Cain Velasquez, Junior Dos Santos, Cyril Gane, Rosenstruik, and somehow this guy has lost to Derek Lewis and Stipe. So yeah, 20 I think makes sense. Don't see him often either in GOAT lists, but yeah, I think this makes sense. 19, Jose Aldo. I think I don't really have to explain much to this for this. Maybe like you could people would put him higher maybe, but I think he does have a lot of L's in his prime. Just has a lot of L's overall, but I get it. Like this guy's a legend. But yeah, 19. Let's move on. 18, Adesanya. Um, he has great wins, a great title reign. I think he's a top three middleweight for sure. But Pereira probably his best win. Whitaker twice. That's crazy good. Polo Costa kind of mid, kind of near. Vittori, Gastelum. Yo, this is kind of good. Right now he's not doing too well, so I think you have to move him back because of that. And I don't think he has the best wins ever either. But like if you remove like Pereira, Whitaker, I don't think he has that the best resume. And I don't think it's crazy to say that. But yeah, Adesanya 18. Next, Anderson Silva 17. I don't know if this is controversial anymore to put him this low, but like, bro, who has this guy actually be, bro? Like, come on, bro. This guy has no one on his resume. I get it that he has like the biggest streak of all time, but bro, I think he's crazy overrated, and like he's lost like so much at the end too, and like I don't even like know who this guy is beat besides like Dan Henderson, Damian Maya, Chael Sonnen, like bro. Patrick Cote is not it's not a valid opponent, bro. Alright. Peter Yan, 16. I kind of fell for the Lucas Tracy what he was saying, you know. I think it's true that he only really lost to Aljo and Marab. And Marab is like this top very very top guy you guys will see. And bro, I think he beat O'Malley too, honestly. I think he easily won that fight, 2 to 3 rounds. And Sanhagen, Aljo, Song Yadong, Jose Aldo, Figueiredo. That's a good resume. I wouldn't put him 9, bro. Like I don't think he has enough like quality wins and like he still has lost to like Aljo and Marab. But I think 16 is like pretty good. 15, Alex Pereira, Adesanya, Yuri, Blankovic, Hill, Strickland, Khalil Roundtree. These are it's not like the highest quality opponents, let's say, I think. But, you know, the way he's winning these fights, like at that moment, bro, like just a year ago, he looked like invincible, bro. He looked like this guy had so much aura, bro. I think only losing to Ankalaev and Adesanya, I think it's respectable. I think he deserves a 15 spot. I think he's just missing like some like quality wins. But honestly, Adesanya, Yuri, Blankovic, Strickland, bro, it's pretty good, pretty good. Next, Dricus Duplessis 14, Whitaker, Adesanya, Strickland twice, Brunson, Till. I'm putting him this high since he's never lost more than because of his resume. Because I think his resume is a little bit overrated. Like I don't think like going a split decision to Strickland, and the second fight he won clearly, but like Adesanya was like that win is aging badly too, and Robert Whittaker probably his best win, but like I'm especially putting him this high since he hasn't lost in such a long time, and he has beat some like respectable guys still. But yeah, 14, I think that's good. 13, Max Holloway, Jose Aldo twice, Justin Gaethje, Arnold Allen, Yair Rodriguez, Charles Oliveira, Calvin Cater, Ortega, Anthony Pettis. I know he's only really lost to like the best guys out there when you look at it, like Topuria, Volk, Poirier, and McGregor. I think he lost to McGregor like super early too. So yo, this guy like he has beat so many. He's been here for so like Max Holloway is kind of like makes me think about like Chief Keef like you're like bro, this guy's been here for so long, and he's only like I think he's like 30 some like I think he's early 30s Max Holloway. And it's like Chief Keef that's like bro, Chief Keef is not even 30 right now, which is crazy. Like he's been making bangers since like he's 12 and like he's still relevant to this day. Anyways, that's my little analogy to Chief Keef. 12, Stipe Miocic. I think he is the heavyweight GOAT. you know, he does have a few L's, but only lost to legends, Cormier, and he won against Cormier and Ngannou, but he won against Ngannou, Junior Dos Santos, John Jones when he was like 55 years old. And the wins he has are legit. 12. I don't think it's crazy to put him at 12. Yeah. Next, Demetrius Johnson at 11. It's not crazy to put him here, guys. He doesn't have that many good wins, bro. Benavides twice, Cejudo, Ray Borg. After that, bro, I think, Lucas Tracy mentioned it, but it falls off a cliff after that. It's not. It does have a few L's too, but like this guy's like a better version of Anderson Silva in terms of like what his resume looks like, in my opinion, Not doesn't like a lot of quantity, not a lot of quality. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's why I'm putting Pantoja, flyweight GOAT. He has faced better opponents, bro. Brandon Moreno twice, Brendan Royval twice, Manel Cap, Steve Ursig, Kai Kara France. What's the Korean guy's name? I didn't even put him. He beat that guy. Alex Perez. Like, this is better than anything that, this guy has beat what? Cejudo and Benavides twice. I think Brendan Moreno twice, Brendan Royval twice is better than that. Manel Cap, and he has a few L's, I think, early in his career, bro. But like, still, bro, this guy's way more impressive. The way he's winning too is super convincing. Pantoja 10. Fuck you. Next, Kamaru Usman. Good resume, very good resume, and really only lost to Leona Edwards. Like, and that's why I have to put him so much more back. Cause bro, you can't be losing to Leon Edwards. I mean, I guess he was winning the first fight, and but he did lose that second fight, like clearly. And Chimaev close notice, like I still count it, but it was a short notice. But and overall, his resume, he hasn't fought like the highest quality opponents either. I'ma just say that, like Covington, Masvidal, Gilbert Burns, Tyron Woodley. Like, I think the Buckley win is actually like one of his best wins. It's like aging super well in my opinion. I mean, not it's aging well, bro. It happened like a week ago, but I mean, the fact that he got that Buckley win, like this this late in his career, is hella impressive in my opinion. So next, Daniel Cormier. You know, I don't know who said this, but someone said that if like John Jones didn't exist, this guy would be the GOAT. And it's basically true. Like this guy has beat every relevant name in heavyweight except John Jones. And John Jones cheated one of those times, maybe cheated the second time, we don't know. And yeah, I think this is a good placement, bro. Next up, 7, Marab. I think this is a good spot for Marab. 50-45ing Peter Yan like that, hella impressive. Umar Nurmagomedov too, I think is gonna age very very well. I think Cejudo, Aldo, Marlon Moraes, Dodson. Like this guy hasn't lost in like 10 years or something like that. Like he's lost a bit like very early. I think his two first UFC fights he lost. After that, he's never lost after. And just the way he wins is like so convincing in my opinion. Like it's just like complete domination. I think the O'Malley wins are a bit overrated, and because of that, I have to put him 7. But like, honestly, no. After this, like the names I'm gonna put after this is like crazy names. You couldn't even put him higher, even if he has more good wins than that. Honestly. Next up, Alexander Volkanovski, and honestly, I think the most what I thought was the craziest part of Lucas Tracy's video is putting Volkanovski second. I was like, bro, like I kind of get it because he only lost to like the two top guys right now, and he does have a crazy resume. But like, I don't know. To me, losing to Topuria that way in Islam, you can't be at number 2 all time like that. And so I also think the Max Holloway wins are overrated. Like, hear me out in the sense that like I keep hearing this guy say like, bro, he beat Max Holloway Three times. Like, yeah, bro, if you win the first fight, most of the time you're gonna win the second fight, and if you win the second fight, you're probably almost guaranteed to win the third fight. Like, it's all like to me, it's not like worth. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's not worth like three times. Like if you're gonna beat him the first time, you're most likely gonna beat him the second time. That's what I'm saying. And like I don't think like the fact that he beat him three times is like super impressive. But like I get it. Like it's Max Holloway, but like still. And then Jose Aldo, the Diego Lopez, I think is gonna age well. I think he looked amazing. Brian Ortega, Yair Rodriguez, Chad, like good names, good names. But six, okay, I think that's valid. Next, Khabib Nurmagomedov. I don't know how people are gonna feel about this. I feel like people want him lower than that. But bro, the way he won in the octagon, the complete domination, never lost a round, never bled. Like that shit is true though. Like, and I think we need to take that into consideration. Like, no one has beat like Poirier like he did, and like McGregor. Like I get that the names like he's missing like quantity and maybe even like quality. Like this guy, in my opinion, would have been the GOAT if he continued. I think he just retired too early, but I think he would have been the GOAT. But even if you take his resume just right now, this shit is impressive. Like in my opinion, there's like you can do like that bell curve meme like that goes like this kinda. It's like these Wojaks here. It's like this. There's like the retard right here. Like got his tongue out. Then there's this like average guy here who thinks he knows, but he's just kind of average, and everyone thinks like him. And then right here, there's like the genius basically. And you see you know what I'm talking about. And so right here is people saying like, "Yo, Khabib's the GOAT, bro." Like that's casual saying like, "Bruh, Khabib's the GOAT, bruh. Come on, never bled." And they just see the edits basically, and they're just getting it. Like when I just started watching UFC, I thought Khabib was the GOAT too. Okay, then here, this is most of the MMA community. Most like fans that kind of know the sport, they're like, "Nah, bro, Khabib is mad overrated, bro." They always compare the next prospect to like Khabib and like, "Bro, how is this guy the GOAT but not him?" And bro, this is the the most basic opinion right now. And I think the actual genius is saying, you know what? Khabib is actually the GOAT, bro. Not not the go, but like Khabib is actually the GOAT, bro. The way he was winning these fights and like zero L's, complete domination every round. Yes, bro, he's up there. But, the next names are even better, so I have to keep him at 5. Next up, John Jones. Oh, wait. No, John Jones is 4 actually. My bad. I don't know why he's at 3. 4. Um, people are probably gonna be mad because I'm putting this low, but I think he did lose to Reyes, and he took PEDs, which makes the second one against DC doesn't win. And I think you have to take into consideration the way he's like cherry picked his whole resume, kind of. I mean, not his whole thing, but like he did duck Aspinall at the end of his career. And so you need to think about that. Like maybe he would have lost that fight. And he did like duck kind of Ngannou also and Blachowicz. Those are kind of fights we never saw, and like maybe he would have lost those fights. And I think we started out to like we can't count those as L's, of course, but like we kind of had to take into consideration that he did like avoid some opponents that could have like left a bad stain on his resume in some way. But his resume is amazing, and I'm not like gonna start like I know it's like I have like someone on my team, bro, because this list is peer reviewed, and one of my assistants said that like John Jones shouldn't even be in like the top 15, bro. Like shut the fuck up, bro. Like this is crazy. Like his resume is relevant. Like he's fought like so many legends. I think Cyril Gane is a good win, bro. I don't care. DC his best win. Gustafsson twice. Glover Teixeira. Rampage like it's legend after legend. Big names. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you wanted to put him a bit higher, but I think it's valid, bro. Next, Georges Saint Pierre at three. Some people are gonna get mad at this too, bro. But yeah, he has an amazing resume, bro. Three all time on the UFC is amazing, bro. Come on, bro. Matt Hughes, Matt Serra, BJ Penn twice, Thiago Alves, Carlos Con. But you know what I'm saying? Like this guy's good, and the only two L's he has, he convincingly beat the guy after that. So you know that's amazing. But I do think GSP lacks like elite opponents. Okay, like these guys are good. Okay, these guys are all legends. Okay, but like this guy has never like really beat like a top 20 guy. Like this guy doesn't have like a DC on his resume. He doesn't have like Volkanovski on his resume, okay? Like I get it. It's good and shit, but like that's what doesn't make him the goat for me right now, you know? It's just he's lacking that like very high quality opponent in my opinion, you know? And so next up, Ilya Topuria. Yes. Yes. Ilya Topuria is number 2 all time. It's not too early. There's no recency bias, no short guy bias. He is second all time. And yeah, bro. Volkanovski, Holloway, Oliveira. That streak, that streak is better than anything on GSP and Jones' record. I don't care, bro. And you know these other names that I feel people don't talk about as much are super relevant too. Like Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell. I think at that moment Bryce Mitchell was like maybe undefeated. I might be tripping. I know Ryan Hall. I'm pretty sure was undefeated when he fought him, and he was the super scary guy that no one wanted to fight. He beat the shit out of him. You know, no L's, and the way he wins, bro, so convincing. This guy's complete. This guy's like, I don't know, bro. It's like Khabib on the feet, bro. This guy's so convincing. And yes, bro, I'm putting Ilya Topuria second, bro. The sport is young, bro. The sport is still evolving, and bro, we are in the best era of the UFC, bro. I don't care. People are saying this is the dark ages of UFC. This is shit, bro. We're looking at the best athletes of all time right now competing. Yes. Yes, Ilya Topuria second. And you know what that means? Islam is the GOAT. Yes, bro. Volkanovski twice. I'm counting that second fight. I don't care. It's not worth as much, but I do count it, bro. It's still Volkanovski, even if it's short notice. Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Moicano. Oh, Dana Hooker, which is aging well. Bobby Green, not aging as well. Drew Dober. You know, and just the way he's winning, I think I honestly I wouldn't be mad if you like kind of switch that top three I gave you, you know? Even the top four, you know, I wouldn't be too mad if you like play around with them and put them in the order you want. But I think Islam as the GOAT, it makes sense. I think it's gonna age well. And yeah, bro. So this is my final list. Um Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna try to post some more shit soon. And see ya. Ciao.